It took me 10 years to learn this, but I'll teach you in a minute. Here are 10 uncomfortable truths about life. Number 1, a salary is a drug your employer gives you to forget your dreams. Number 2, if you continue to wait for the right time, you'll waste your entire life and nothing will happen. Number 3, even when you trust your close friends and family, let them know nothing about you. Number 4, you lose 99% of your close friends if you start upgrading your life. Number 5, you'll be 10 times happier if you forgive your parents and stop blaming them for your problems. Number 6, you become more mature when you train yourself to take nothing personally. Number 7, you don't need 100 self-help books. All you need is action plus self-discipline. Number 8, the most difficult mission on earth is to focus on your dreams, and the easiest task is to complain. Number 9, by age 30, your inner circle should be more focused on making money, building your body, and starting a family. Number 10, people are stuck in toxic relationships because they are afraid to be alone. If you watched this far, this shows you are part of the 0.1% who actually finish what they start. If you are serious about changing your life, then make sure to check my pinned video and leaving me a follow. God bless you.
How long you been married?
42 years.
How was that possible?
I count in dog years because my wife's a bitch.
Makes sense.
If there's any reason whatsoever why these two should not join in holding hands, please speak now or forever hold your peace.
This is so good.
Well, I have something I'd like to say. Everyone, thank you for coming on this wonderful occasion, on this wedding day. I really do thank you for coming here to my boozy. Thank you for always being there for me. And baby, I love you. I truly love you. There's one thing I want to talk to you about, but I couldn't figure out the words to express it. So I figured the best way to bring that to you would be to show you.
So there I go. Oh, can't make a wife out of a hoe.
Oh my God! What the? Oh hell! Oh!
Babe, would you still love me if I was fat?
Yeah, of course.
But Mom, you are fat.
4 a.m. to go provide for our family. Just know he's getting woken up to, and his lunch is already packed and ready to go. That's a good man.
Why guys don't get married. I just explained to you that marriage is inherently...
You're saying because they're afraid.
Hold on. I said marriage is way riskier for men than it is women. And you just said it by yourself. I can go up and leave at any time, which is true, which is why it's not smart for guys to get married in the West, because you're incentivized to leave because you get money and resources by leaving.
But a man can leave me too in a marriage. It's a two-way street.
But he gets punished for leaving you though.
Yep.
How?
If he divorces you and he's the breadwinner, you can still take him to court, get child support, alimony, and have his stuff.
If I had a child with that person, don't you think that I deserve to get child support from them?
Well, here's the thing. So child support, right? A lot of the times
I have to now take care of a child that took 2 people to reproduce.
Yeah, that's here's the thing. I understand that, but the way child support is calculated is based off of income, and a lot of times, if the guy makes a lot of money, the girl's gonna get, let's be honest here, an undue amount of money for that child.
If she's going out, it's a deal breaker for me.
Huge red flag. Same
that for me, it's a deal breaker.
I totally agree.
Why is that a deal breaker? Is it because it makes you insecure?
It has nothing to do with insecurity. It's
What
just
is it?
this is a dream world hypothetical scenario. Girls really don't be hitting up guys like this. Would you be okay with your long-term monogamous partner going to a nightclub, bar, or party type environment where throughout the course of the night he's going to get approached, flirted with, and sexually pursued by numerous attractive women, some of which are more attractive than you and could potentially be a better partner than you, and these women are buying him drinks, getting him drunk, and enthusiastically want to sleep with him that night and steal him away from you? You're going to tell me you'd be okay with that?
No, not with that. Definitely no.
So you can see how this can be a little contradictory, because none of you would be okay with it, right? But then you say guys should be okay with girls going out all the time.
It makes sense. This is why men protect what they get and what they invest in. No guy, right, wants to be with a girl that has a for sale sign on her neck. And unfortunately, women don't advertise the same way men do. Girls advertise by putting pictures up and making themselves look available. Men advertise by actually going up to the girl and letting him know he is available. So you see how it's different here? So I would argue that your boyfriend, number one, was very secure because he told you the truth. And then number two, when you advertise yourself a certain way, put a for sale sign on your neck, which unfortunately is what social media is, then sometimes you got to deal with the consequences. No guy wants to pay full price for a car with a for sale sign on it.
Hey, I just wanted to say, really beautiful, and I'd love to take you to dinner sometime.
No thanks.
Okay.
That's it? You're not gonna try to convince me?
But you said no.
Yeah, but no can mean yes.
If I want to play games, I got a Nintendo at home, so you're good. Thank you. Have a great day.
But I love Nintendo.
Women sleep with who they want, men sleep with who they can.
Yeah.
So it's harder for men to get laid. It's incredibly easy for women to get laid. So it's different. That's why there's a double standard.
But there shouldn't be a double standard.
Well,
really
the
shouldn't be
double
right
standard is justified because of the difference I just articulated.
I don't care. It shouldn't be double standard.
The thing about good men that a lot of women don't realize is that they are oftentimes overthinkers. Because someone who overthinks is also someone who overloves. It's why these are the men that get your door. They carry things in from the car. They buy you flowers, and they even get upset when they're about to do something for you, but you do it first. But they're also the men that are hurt when you don't text them back, and are frustrated when you show really low effort in conversation. Because what these men truly desire is reciprocation, because it demonstrates that you care about him, so that he's not just left to overthink. And they are the men that constantly ask you what you need of them. And they rely on you being able to communicate your needs. Because it is extremely frustrating to good men when they are expected to read your mind, instead of just getting a straightforward answer. This is also why you don't want to play games with this kind of man. Because those types of relationship games that he wants no part in, he can spot them from a mile away. So just by you trying to pull him into that, you will lose your chance with him. Trust me.
Yeah, I think dudes should start lying about their height on dating apps.
Or we just all start being more real on dating apps.
You think makeup is a lie?
Makeup is 100% a lie.
I feel like if you normally wear a full face of makeup every day, not every day, but most of the time, then I don't see the problem with making those your pictures.
Okay, so my response to that would be, well, do those same women wear the makeup to sleep, to bed?
No, but when, like,
okay,
I mean,
so
they're wearing them when they're around people.
But within the context of a romantic relationship,
okay,
at some point, you guys are going to spend the night. You're going to see your girl without makeup. So it is a bit of a mirage in a sort of way.
If you're a woman at all, I think you just need to understand if your man comes to you and says, listen, I don't want you to have guy friends, you need to truly understand that any guy that's acting like your friend wants to sleep with you. Okay. And every other man knows it. And anybody that says otherwise is a liar.
Why'd y'all divorce?
My husband got sick with cancer, and that changed him, and it changed the dynamics of our marriage. There was nothing that I did not do.
Hold on.
Go ahead.
Hold on. Did he have chemo or radiation?
He had a form of chemo, which is called BCG. It's an injection.
I know.
That
I know what cancer is. I'm a cancer survivor.
Okay.
Is he in remission?
Yes, he is.
And who filed for divorce?
I did.
Why?
Emotionally, as a partner and a spouse, I was emotionally neglected, and financially, funds began to be withheld from me that would have normally never been an issue.
God almighty. Okay. He was being injected with poison. He was going through quite a bit. So you know what? He's allowed to go through some. Was he on prednisone also?
No.
Okay. Was he on any kind of steroid?
No, he refused.
But he's still injected in poison. Do you have to work? Did you have to work when you were married?
No, but I chose
No, you didn't have to. No. You chose, but you didn't pay no real bills. You didn't have no skills. Knock it off. He was the money. He was the money. See, he actually saved you from yourself. And then when he got sick, you got. Are you a Christian?
No.
Where'd you get married?
We got married at the courthouse.
And what vows did you use?
Sickness and in health. So death
You
goes
mean
by the
you
general
you
vows.
you
The
use
general vows.
from the Bible?
If that's where they get them from, then yeah.
Well, you know where they get them from. You're a married woman, and you said them. And then when you got sick, you bailed.
No, I did not. But I hear what you're saying.
No, you did. You just don't want to hear it that way.
I'm just going to say this right now. Every single couple that I know that have a relationship where the woman is the more dominant person in the relationship, it never works out. Every single couple that I've known to have that sort of dynamic has either broken up in a very messy divorce or something of that sort. I'm not saying that it can't work, but I don't think that it's the majority of those types of relationships.
Well, so any women here who have been kind of the leader or the dominant one in the relationship?
Drove me to hell, drove me crazy. I wanted to leave. It was horrible.
It drove you to hell?
Yeah.
Was it because he was lacking in some way, or at least you thought you wanted to be that way?
I thought I wanted to be that way. I've had 3 monogamous relationships in my life. They were all so sweet, so kind, treated me like a princess. But essentially, the masculinity was lacking, like big. There was no leadership, there was no direction. I had to fulfill the nurturing role and then the planning role, and there was no establishment of like what our roles were.
That's the best joke I heard all night. Do you do comedy? You should come up here and do some time. That's hilarious. Are women equals? That's very funny. We gave them Ghostbusters and we're like, that'll keep you busy for a while. Enjoy Ghostbusters. I ain't afraid of no ghosts.
I recently was going on dates with a man, and nice guy, good guy, treated me well. But once I realized that he was not my husband, because I'm only looking for husband energy at the moment, I ended things with him, and I sent him a text, because like it wasn't that serious, you know, I didn't feel like I needed to do it in person. Anyway, so I sent him a text, told him that I didn't see it going any further, and he agreed. He said that he didn't think that he could make me happy. And while I appreciate that, it was a very kind response, he didn't even try. He didn't even try and say that he like wanted to change, that he wanted to like whatever. Like, I can be manipulated. I will listen to you. But you didn't even try.
Good men have zero interest in these relationship games and chasing something that doesn't want to be caught. They no longer even question if you're trying to play a game. They just take what you say at face value. And it sounds like he wanted wife energy, not red flag, want to play games, not so serious girl energy. So at that point he said, okay, yeah, I agree. Move on.
I'm going to be aggressive because nobody wants to hear this, because what you want me to say today is actually being a single mother is totally possible. It actually isn't. It was never meant to happen for the human race, number one. Number two, single biggest determiner of whether a mother is a good mother, what do you think it is? This is going to blow your mind when I tell you the answer. Whether they have a supportive partner. The major argument for good dads is actually, can the dad be there for the mom? Because it's like a direct chain is what we see. What you see is that if you've got a father figure, basically, who's supportive to the mother's energy goes towards the children. But the second that she doesn't have that supportive energy, she collapses, is what happens. And then the kids get starved. And we're not actually supposed to be living in a single-family household, so it's supposed to be a lot more support towards mom than just dad. But I'm going with standard societal structure. You are a victim of a society that was never meant to work this way.